What's going on, guys? I'm Venom 2 million, and now this video, you see the title, Marvel Video Games, Marvel Video Games, Marvel. Listen, alright. I love your games. I love Marvel. I love all superheroes. I love freaking entertainment. I love comics. I love superheroes. I love video games. When you combine video games, superheroes, now, I'm not saying that it's impossible to mess up a superhero video game, because that has clearly not happened before. We've had no games that were superhero games and were incredibly great or bad. You know, no games were bad that were superhero games. But in today's age, you know, I'm not even going to say that because it's not like we have all good games today. But I'm going to say this, okay? With Activision losing the license, or not renewing the license, there's all this potential. There's always this potential, but now it's even bigger potential. Lego Marvel Superheroes. I don't know if you guys have played that. What are my hands doing? I don't know if you've played that, but I played the demo. I didn't play it yet. I'm going to buy it, though. I am, because, guys, this game is epic. Okay, it's a little bit childish. A little bit too childish. It's got that kitty vibe, but this game is epic, all right? I remember when they first announced this, people were saying, Venom, talk about this, Venom, talk about this, Venom, talk about this, and I never did, because it was Legos, and it's got that stigma, you know, Legos, right? I mean, what I want them to do, what I want whoever to receive this license, because Marvel video games aren't going away. You know who made Lego Marvel Superheroes? Warner Brothers. Do you know that Warner Brothers owns DC? That's just interesting. That's off topic, though. I want a Marvel video game. I want Marvel video games. I want video games from Marvel. Because DC, they kicking butt with all these video games. They kicking butt. Well, I mean, all they have is Batman. They had Injustice. Injustice was sweet. Now, this gets to my point. All right. These Marvel video games, where are they? Besides Spider-Man. The Spider-Man franchise is great, but I want it to be games that not only are just based around singular characters, but games that have all of the characters. Like Injustice. Take Injustice, for instance. That was a fighting game. What about the Marvel fighting games? Like, bring in some more Marvel fighting games. And you know, a game that was so underrated to me, a game that lives in my heart, a game that I had to buy because I felt this hunger for it after years of not playing it, this thirst, this desire to play this game. This game was so underrated. Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. This game, oh my gosh, this game, I love this game so much. It was a fighting game, but it wasn't like other fighting games. It was different. It was like a whole space that you could fight in, and you would throw cars at your enemies and catch cars and the different powers and the different strengths, and it was amazing. And when I think about this game being made today, what they could do in terms of not only the graphics, but I imagine in my mind a Marvel Nemesis game, like a one now, like next gen, current gen, and a level, like an area that you could fight in, being like Iron Man's garage. Iron Man's garage. You being able to hit people into the machines, or pick up the cars in Iron Man's garage, throw them. And the game was so freaking great. And then they were going to make a sequel, but the sequel got canceled. The sequel was going to be you fighting basically on this huge map, and you could hit people through buildings. It was going to have all the characters, and it got canceled. And it's just, where are the games like that? Where are these games that don't stick within a confined area? Where are the games that are thinking outside of the box? Marvel Nemesis was considered bad from the reviewers because it was, honestly, because it was different. Because, in my opinion, I mean, you can look at the reviews, they said it's very repetitive combat, blah, 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 blah. I don't agree. I think the game was very fun. If they were to do an updated version of that game now, oh my god, like, oh my god, you could do so much. You could map the whole control layout. You could change the controls. Like, oh my goodness, Marvel Nemesis 2, Marvel Nemesis, Marvel fighting game in the form of Marvel Nemesis now would be perfect. You don't need a Street Fighter clone. I don't like Street Fighter anyway. You don't need a Street Fighter clone. Be something different. This is the perfect time. This is the next generation. We're moving over into the next generation. We want new material. Bring in the new material. And people are probably saying, you're saying bring in new material. Marvel Nemesis is new. It's very old. All right, let me elaborate. Bring Marvel Nemesis back and fix it. Make it the best it can be. Make this fighter like freaking an amazing fighter. Now, back to the Marvel subject. I brought up Marvel superhero Legos thing. This game is essentially what I want. The only two things that I don't like, the Lego aspect and the kitty side. This game, if you know what this game feels like, it feels like the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a video game form. This game is what I want. I can't see Spider-Man on the big screen with them, but I can see him on this video game with them. And it's not like they're the same. It's not like they're just the characters. It's like they reference things that happened in the movie, in the game, in the movies. In the game. Spider-Man says to the Avengers, you guys are great at making a mess. And then Hulk does the thing that he did to Loki. And it's like Hulk, when he becomes Bruce Banner, he looks like Mark Ruffalo in the Avengers movie. Bring those games and get rid of the Lego stuff. Remember Marvel Ultimate Alliance? I hated that game. I hated it. I hated that game. Only reason I played it was because all the superheroes were together, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Do something like Marvel freaking superheroes, Lego Marvel superheroes, minus the Lego and minus the childishness. You could have this amazing game. You could have, there's so many possibilities. Marvel Nemesis 2, a Marvel Lego superheroes, minus the Lego, minus the childishness. You could do so freaking much. What is this Marvel online game? Crap. Oh my god. I've never played it, my opinion. I'm not going to base an opinion off it. But from what I've seen, I don't want to play it. Even if my computer couldn't run it, I wouldn't play it. Marvel, you're slacking! DC is whooping your butt. DC Universe Online, oh my god, that game's freaking B-E-A-beautiful. B-E-A-beautiful. And I don't know what's wrong, Marvel. Get it together, please. I really, really want Marvel to have games that include all the characters, to have games that tell enriching stories, to have games that are amazing. Spider-Man is a nice franchise. I love playing Spider-Man games, and I'm not saying don't stop making Spider-Man games. I'm not saying don't make individual games. I want games. I'm just saying that I want games with all of them in it also. That are good. That tell a story. That are great. Marvel Nemesis. That fighting game. That story. You could do you can have a freaking amazing story, and then just fix Marvel Nemesis fighting mechanics, fix up the controls, make those graphics look really nice, freaking bring it up for the next gen. You could do a Marvel game with all of the characters together, like Marvel Lego superheroes or Lego Marvel superheroes, minus the Lego, minus the childishness, and make a kick-ass game. You could make a killer game. You could do it. You could do it, Marvel. I got faith. Let's make it happen. I'm this man. Thank you for watching. Check out my last video. Description below. Peace.